Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Um, Wishing you peace and balance on today. So, this morning, or should I say this day, I woke up, watched the Tamron show, and it featured Erica Badu. So, I am like truly, truly inspired today. Erica Badu has been one of my favorite artists since she came out in 1997. Very inspirational to me as I am a creative artist, a spiritual person of spiritual oneness. And I strive to be my best self daily throughout the day as much as I can. Even when I'm not my best self, I still strive to be as authentic as possible. So after I watched the shows on YouTube, I was just motivated to just pour into my artistry, to make my sanctuary more conducive as a reflection of me, of my soul, my spirit, my being. I started journaling. Um, I didn't, it's been a while. It's been a few days since I've journaled. So I started journaling and just kind of been writing down the happenings of the week. Um, Things that stuck out, things I need to dissect and process, um, changes that I need to make in my life, um, to keep my energy as high vibrational as I can as I balance the shadow side, because we are not always light. It's almost impossible to always be light. And as I was writing about a certain situation that happened recently, I started writing about balance and accepting, even in my shadow side, that I still have to honor that. I still have to respect it. I still have to show that part of me. I cannot call myself being authentic and being balanced if I don't show that shadow side. Now, I strive to keep that dark side of me away, right? But sometimes I feel like you gotta let a motherfucker know, right? You gotta let a motherfucker know what it's really about when it comes to you, or when it comes to me. Boundaries, um, especially when you're healing. No, and I can only speak for myself. I don't want to repeat anything that I've experienced. Lessons, trials, tribulations, whatever you want to call it, it's a no repeat for me, right? I will strive to be my best, even in mistakes. Holding on, owning up to those mistakes and say, you know what, it's done. Let me correct myself and move forward. Um, so with that said, balance comes with honoring your light and your dark side, almost like your best and your worst. Sometimes, like I said, you gotta let a motherfucker know where you stand, and even that motherfucker may have to be yourself. Um, that dark side of me may look like being stern. It may sound like it's coming across as a verbal warning, if I must say. It may come across as an elevated voice. And it's going to be some cussing involved. It may come across as I ain't playing with you, don't play with me. If you want to play, go play with them churn down the street, right? I'm not the one. And because I am a spiritual person, I must be taken seriously. I must take myself seriously. But in order for you to take me seriously, you must also have to take yourself seriously. And I'm grateful for those words because as I was getting myself together, anytime I'm near water, whether I'm in the bathroom, near a physical body of water, or anywhere, spirit gives me those downloads. So that what I just said came to me just a few minutes ago before I started this video. I feel so inspired to share. Even in this moment, I wanted this to be a rough, raw, and rugged, transparent moment. No freshly cut bald head, no eyebrows, no earrings. I'm captivated by the light that's shining through my window. And I was like, you know what? It's time. It's been time to share myself. And it's been inconsistent as I gravitate to being more consistent. Um, but back to the balance of light and dark, right? More on the dark side. For me, it's like I've always hid that part because it's like I don't know what that looks like in its totality. And when I think dark side, I think anger. I have I have anger issues. I have suppressed, repressed, depressed, whatever pressed down anger issues. Um, I don't know what that side of me looks like. If I was to have a moment of an opportunity to just be angry, I don't know what that beast looked like. And I don't because I don't know what it looks like, sounds like, feels like, it's like I'm afraid. And I'm not just for myself, but the person on the receiving end as well. So it's like somehow, some way I have to find a way, an opportunity to balance that out. But I feel like in order for me to balance it out, I have to know what that looks like. I have to know what that dormant beast looks like, what she sounds like, what she's capable of, because I don't know. Um, However, more recently, I had to reevaluate a connection. And for those of you that don't know, I am polyamorous. Um, I've I've been studying polyamory for off and on for a few years, but more recently, as of the middle of 2022, I started studying more about it, and I've accepted that part that's who I am, um, with approval of the Creator, right? So when you hear me say healthy, when you hear me say connection, friend, or whatever, that's what I'm referring to. So connection, reevaluation had to take place because this particular person does not realize, number one, who he is, what he brings energetically, bringing as in baggage, not more in a negative way, but baggage is baggage. Baggage can be experiences, lessons, trauma, hurts, pains, whatever. But it all comes when you connect with somebody. And in those moments, I had to check myself. And in those moments, I had to be like, you know what? I have to show all of me, light and dark. It's still me. It's still me. And I accept that. I receive that. Part of me. It's not always about light. It's beautiful. But what's the light without the darkness and vice versa? It's all interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? It all works together. You know what I mean? And it's perfect when it's balanced across the board. However, I respect my shadow side, dark side. I have to love that side of me as much as I love any other part of me. I have to let that show and shower and let a person who's connected to me to see all sides of me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this moment. I truly am. I give thanks. I feel like I can just like set the world on fire with my presence. I feel like once I am all the way together energetically within my well being and my health, I feel like I am inconquerable. I feel like I can do whatever it is that I envision. I can do whatever it is that what's been placed in me to do, right? But this is I really give thanks. I really give thanks. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying that the creator gives me these ideas to just be raw. Like, I love it. It's like the older I get, even as if it's by moment by minute, it's something about me that is something that is reminded that reminds me that I'm important. I have to love me. I have to just be me. Be obedient. Be free. Be be on purpose. I used to always compare myself to others. Like, what would this person do? What would that person? How would that person respond? Even when it came to my poetry, it's like comparing to other greats. You know, I would pay attention to their voice, their sound, their delivery, their presentation, their oneness with words. And I'm like, I can have that. Everybody has their own sound. It's distinction. And I feel like I didn't have a distinct sound. I feel like everybody recognized Erykah Badu's voice without even seeing her, without them even being in her presence. Oh, that's Erykah. Oh, that's Jill. Oh, that's India. Oh, that's Andre. And it's like, does Octavia have that authenticity, that distinction, that voice distinctions that if you were blindfolded in an arena and I come on the mic and I share and I spit and I flow, would you recognize that it's me? Um, but those comparisons It's not about jealousy or envy. It's just about working my way up, elevating in that genre, that poetic genre. I have not mastered the art of reciting, not even so much wanting to step on stage to perform. I feel like a poet, a true poet, doesn't need papers or her phone or any type of device that's gonna help her remember her words, because her words, it came from, it was birthed, you know. You don't have to look at a picture in your phone to be like, oh, that's my child, because it came from you. And I feel like my words, since I birthed it, I should know it. I should memorize it. I should, it should be like breathing, like second nature. You know what I mean? So I have yet to master that. And I have not invested time into reciting, memorizing. You know, I believe that I am a hell of a writer. I love wordplay. I love it, because those wordplays requires your listening pleasure, your attention, as I should say. Um, but anyway, I don't want to stay on here too long. I feel like I just feel like being transparent. I just feel like being in my element. I feel like sharing this with y'all. And I keep saying I'm going to do this even the more, as my aunt would say. Shout out to Aunt Vermel. It's mm, I'm just enjoying this moment. And for those of you who are watching, listening, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time investment. Um, yeah. So enjoy your day on purpose. Do what feels good for you. Be kind to yourself. Respect and love yourself. Love on yourself. Be one, be free. Peace and balance, y'all.